Hi, this is RGK and I'm showing you Dead Cells, a game by Motion Twin, a French dev studio. And as you can see, it looks and even smells, maybe eventually, like Castlevania. And also it has been mixed with Roguelite, so here you can see some stuff from my permanent progression in the jars, such as more health potions and a bigger gold pouch for when I die and come back, so I can retain some of my gold. Okay, just observe. Description of the items. Oh my god, a roguelite that is not trying to obfuscate its information and I don't need to look in a wiki. Amazing. Okay, I will go for this shield. So the permanent progression allowed me to unlock a few better starting items, and I might eventually find this cool sword on my way. Alright, let's go. Another thing is, right from the start you can do this dive attack, and I can already double jump right from the start. Oh, this is getting bad. And I can parry with my super shield. Okay, this is a bit difficult, but eventually I'll prevail here. One more, then double jump right from the start. Double jump. How crazy is that? This game isn't like trying to make you feel weak at the start. You're already powerful and you just get even more powerful. So this is procedurally generated, and actually, you know, Castlevania games are usually very reliant on level design and things like that, so it's very rare to find them procedurally generated. Well, there was Rogue Legacy, but actually I didn't like it so much. The gameplay wasn't that great and it was more of a bullet hell game than an actual Castlevania-like, while this one, like, from the graphics to the feel of the combat and everything, you even have the dash or roll. You know, in Salt and Sanctuary you also had a roll and the parry and everything, but it depended on stamina bar, just like in Dark Souls. Well, in this one they keep things simple but good. Alright, here a stunt what I already have. Ouch, should be careful of that one. And the shield one is super strong. Okay, I should not be caught in there. I use my health potion. Alright, come at me, come at me. No. Come from behind. Okay, I survived this. What is this? Oh yeah, a blueprint. To construct a magnetic grenade. So you have a few base skills and a few additional ones, like I have them on the bumpers of my controller. Actually, this game can be played with keyboard and mouse just as well, and you can even bind keys to the mouse, which is really cool if you want to attack with the mouse and parry with right click. You have some elements of like role-playing games, I mean RPGs, like the stats. You can increase your health, your strength, and the strength of your skills. No need for all this like agility, strength, defense, intelligence. Like here, just 3 of them. That's plenty enough. That just works, you know, you don't need to make things complicated. So this game just has a very right amount of complication in all the movement set. Like, you can do lots of things right from the start, and the game isn't trying to make your life harder overall. Like, even the secrets and so on are not so hard to figure out, well, except a few that it is a bit more difficult to know because you need to acquire a skill from later. Okay, now we have the teleporters. Look, in a single level you already have multiple teleporters. How cool is that? You don't, I mean, that was my criticism for Alwa's Awakening and also Hollow Knight, the lack of teleporters. Here you have many in a single level, and let's not even talk about like the fact that you have a minimap in real time showing you everything. This is something that was sorely missing in Hollow Knight. And other cool things is that, like, you know, when I was teleporting, the map was also showing me the items I didn't pick up, so I could know exactly what I was missing or not. Here, sturdy shield, and here I see the exit to the ramparts, and to my left I have throwing knives and so on. No more gold to open the door, but it's okay. So everything, I mean, is so cool in the game design. They thought about everything that would make it easier on the player, but it's not like making it less challenging or anything. It's just making the gameplay better and be more interesting to play. Okay, this is a merchant. I don't have any gold left, so I'll just go straight to the next level. It's so cool to have all these teleporters. And you can open the doors or use them to crash them on the enemies, to stun them, like every little detail. This is like the permanent progression guy, always in between the levels, so I'm gonna improve this. And now I'll keep even more gold after I die. Okay, what's the next one I want to improve? I have 3 cells left. So cells are like souls of the vanquished enemies. Force field when you parry, or bleeding when I parry. This sounds really cool. I'll get this one. And here I can refill my health and my potions at the same time. Like, it's so practical. Other games have you struggled for very basic things, while this one understands how players like to do things and doesn't like take them for idiots or for people, or like it doesn't artificially increase the time. So yeah, between the amazing graphics to the combat, everything is amazing. And oh yeah, I forgot to say, the game will be on early access in 2 weeks, so it's still far from being ready, and it's already so cool. Like, the base game is really good. So it can only get better in early access, and the developers are listening to the community. So if you want to make a difference, now is the time. Everything seems to be going well. So I'll still talk about the things I like less about this game. So one of those is actually the difficulty. Certainly goes from like 1 to 911, between level 1 and 2. This level is super difficult, and certainly the enemies deal much more damage, but it's the same as the enemies from before. And I think they should have changed the skins or the color or whatever, because your brain gets used to the damage they deal in the previous level, and certainly it's so much more. So the bestiary could be improved a little bit. Oh, whoa. I almost died, but I had a specific item that saved me, and that specific item that saved me can be reliably found in level 1 as long as you have enough gold. So everything is, I mean, is very good, and it's not as reliant on luck as many roguelites are. This feels so much better. Then the progression, I mean, this demo is linear, so you have level 1 then level 2, but later on this will be like a true Metroidvania with interconnected levels where you can choose where to go next or not. Oh, this is an elite enemy, and these are really strong. Now this is one of my little nitpicks, is that there is a difficulty spike suddenly. It's really difficult to get through level 2 even if you are very good at level 1. Also, I don't like that some enemies can send projectiles through walls. These guys are too strong, and I don't like, again, that they have the same look as their characters, so I hope that the bestiary will be improved during early access. But everything else just amazingly good. Okay, now we have an assault shield. And let's try again. But I mean, I've said basically everything I wanted to about this game. So if, like me, you like Metroidvanias, or if you like roguelites, you should definitely keep an eye on this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.